Today, have a break from mountaineering and take a peek at a video game concert not in Fortnite. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, where we are your solution for holiday shopping.
Holiday.
Sorry?
You said holiday, but I'm pretty sure you meant holiday, right?
I'm not even sure I meant shopping. In a shocking revelation, only slightly ruined for us by an icon on the PlayStation Store pre-order page, it was confirmed last week that Resident Evil mainstay Leon Kennedy will be returning to the series in the forthcoming Resident Evil 9. Yes, he's older, grittier, and here to liven things up a little bit because the other character is a big whiny baby. According to director Akifumi Nakanishi in an interview with Automaton, previously revealed character Grace Ashcroft is the biggest scaredy cat in Resident Evil history, and that, quote, if the whole game were Grace, it would be extremely scary. So, quote, Leon's sections work to release the tension. Look, I wasn't going to play the game either way, but isn't the point of a horror game to be scary? And why are we acting like not wanting to be eaten by zombies somehow makes you a scaredy cat? That seems intelligent and reasonable to me. Anyway, online responses converged on the stance that Leon can get it, and that's great news for Nakanishi, who might be Leon's biggest fan, as in one breath, he calls Leon not just handsome, but cool as well. The type who would sacrifice himself to save others, but not be arrogant about it, and someone with a passionate inner self. Nakanishi said they took a lot of care in refining him to be an ikeoji, or a cool/attractive older guy. You know, the kind actively going through a midlife crisis thanks to a marketing collaboration with Porsche.
Sven Vinka, founder and CEO of Larian Studios and director of mean waifu dating sim Baldur's Gate 3, disclosed last week that he wanted to dynamite his studio's hard-won critical and popular darling status. Well, not exactly, but he did talk about Larian's use of generative AI during their development processes. Vinka said that Larian has used AI in white box testing, generation of some concept art, and writing placeholder text. This is in contrast to an earlier GameSpot interview where Vinka discussed Larian's use of machine learning to do tasks that nobody wants to do, such as motion capture cleanup and animation retargeting. So, first of all, in light of this interview, we here at CheckPoint would like to remind all CEOs that shutting up is free. Vinka's first interview, where he discussed Larian's use of AI, did not stir up nearly the same amount of vitriol as this new one. And this has probably surprised him because he has since given a statement to IGN where he insists Larian is not seeking to replace workers with AI and instead sees it as a labor-saving device. And then roughly 5 hours later, he followed up with a post to Twitter saying, "Holy fuck, guys, we are not pushing hard for or replacing concept artists with AI." Popular opinion is going very positively, I see. Anyhow, Jason Schreier, author of the Bloomberg article, has posted the transcript of his interview, and it's interesting in that Vinka implies that he uses generative AI when white box testing because he's insecure about not being a native English speaker, and he's just using it to clean up his grammar. To which I say, most native English speakers also can't speak English. You're basically a native English speaker already. And because you're an honorary Anglophone, you also cannot question why the English word for an English speaker is now also a loan word. Also, I don't know if it's good when the CEO of a studio with over 500 employees is doing level testing. Isn't that micromanagement? Shouldn't you be like executing chiefly? Surely level testing is a CTO task. However, the important part of the transcript is that Vinka says none of this is actually saving time or labor. Instead, he says, "I haven't seen the acceleration," and "this is a tech-driven industry, so you try stuff. You can't afford not to try things, because if somebody finds the golden egg and you're not using it, you're dead in this industry." My dude, you don't even have a good use case for this? Why are you spending the week before Christmas being yelled at for something you don't even feel strongly compelled to defend? Look, I know the games industry is a terrifying place to work because games have never been better, but it's never been more volatile to make them. But your studio is doing great. Your people have jobs and their work is spectacular. Who told you to try AI? Was it another CEO? I don't think you should be playing with that Sam Altman kid anymore. No Discord for a week.
If you're a fan of punishing platformers about mothers and daughters and making two bugs kiss each other, then have I got good news for you. Team Cherry has announced the Knight Silksong DLC, Sea of Sorrow. And before you start grousing, oh great, another fucking indie game about depression, don't fret. This is indie DLC about depression. It's unclear whose depression it is, but since it'll surely result in 20 hours of banging your head against the wall just trying to defeat a mini-boss, I'm assuming it's ours, collectively. So what's it about? The teaser has slim details, but if the fandom is a reliable source of information, the new DLC has clearly massive, resounding, earth-shattering implications for lore, such as, what's that big dark lump under that tarp? It will also feature a fishing minigame, because why not? And it'll see Hornet take to the high seas as a lonely and grizzled fisher bug, singing sea shanties, lamenting the loss of their one true love, and also there will be wet fleas. So yeah, as I'm so fond of saying on CheckPoint, nobody knows, and it doesn't fucking matter. It's free DLC for a game that took me 95 hours to 100% complete, and I can't wait to get back to letting it kick my ass.
What better way to celebrate not falling off a mountain than with a Baby No Money concert? Peak, the co-op mountain climbing roguelike, celebrated the holidays with a free, limited-time concert, so we sent our intrepid reporter Nelson to digitally experience the show. To get the event started, a player has to toot a special instrument that, instead of playing the game's regular trumpet sound cue, which is a faithful, if jarring, approximation of the average 6th grade band student's output, the special Baby No Money trumpet plays a slowed-down clip of the Canadian rapper's song La 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 over atop a foghorn, a sound that Nelson described as very Pirates of the Caribbean swag. After that, our gargantuan, peakified version of Baby No Money rose out of the ocean and treated players to a three-song mini-concert, complete with dance moves, arena-style concert lights, and thousands of digital dollar bills falling from the sky. The performance from the skyscraper-sized version of the Juno Award-winning rapper, FYI, the Junos are the Canadian Grammys, but less respected, also featured VTuber Iron Mouse, who we covered in 2024 after she hit the high score for concurrent Twitch subscribers, who collaborated with BB No Money on the song 1-800, and also censored lyrics, since these are fucking kids climbing this mountain after all. After 1-800, the king-size Baby No Money was joined by popular variety streamer Vanilla Mace to perform their collab Bing Bong, and as the chorus swelled, the audience got one more surprise guest, giant Bing Bong's backup dancing through a psychedelic filter. This game about working together to survive the brutal wilderness has a lot of opportunities for the kids to trip balls. Anyway, Bing Bong, if you're unfamiliar with Peak, is the name of a toy that spawns in the shoreline wreckage. There's an achievement for getting it to the top of the mountain, but it takes up a valuable inventory slot and weighs more than a marshmallow, so Peak gamers routinely need to choose between dying alongside their beloved little weirdo or looking back at it while they climb on, like a sun-baked Tom Hanks gazing for the last time upon a blood-soaked volleyball as it drifts slowly away in the current. Look, crying's good for you, okay? And we should probably all cry more, especially if you're watching a short-form comedy news show. Anyhow, from a gameplay perspective, concert players were also given a morale boost, a regenerating bar of extra stamina that made the game a lot easier. Nelson stuck around on the beach for the whole performance, but the dancers and singers could be seen from the majority of the first level, so the real peak grinders looked back upon the dancing giants while they got their climbing done before the rising fog claimed them. And despite all that help, Nelson didn't make it to the summit that evening, and chose instead to get pushed to his death by hordes of adorable rhino beetles. If only someone as tall as young Gravy had been there to save him.
Yes, one must be tall to be a hero, like in the song.
Huh?
The bard Bonnie Tyler is very clear that the hero must be larger than life.
Oh, I didn't know Baby No Money covered that song. Coming up, nothing. We are taking a Christmas break, so see you in the new year, assuming the games industry still exists.
Special thanks to our authors this week.
Yeah, Cameron wrote the story about Larian.
Yep.
And Nelson, obviously, we were joking, but we really did send him into Pete while he volunteered. He's like, I gotta go do this and check out this Baby No Money concert. And I want to say thank you to Lure community member MommaGart, who was there to help shepherd Nelson through this experience. And they captured a lot of this gameplay footage, I believe.
Oh, so the footage is from them.
I believe so.
Awesome.
I don't know. Nelson put it in Slack. I remember the important thing was to thank MommaGart.
Yes.
I don't remember any of the other details.
That's fine. It's okay. It was game news, and it's another week at CheckPoint.
I mean, it's kind of nice to talk about concerts and stuff like that, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of cool that more people than just Fortnite are doing that now, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm assuming the Peak developers are just fans of Baby No Money.
Yeah, and they probably heard like, oh, there's a song called Bing Bong, and we have a Bing Bong, and that maybe that's where the whole idea started. Who knows? Or maybe they're from Vancouver as well. Like,
oh, they might be, honestly.
I'm not really sure.
Let's look it up.
If you liked what you saw here on CheckPoint, great, because we're taking a week off. We're taking the Christmas break anyway.
You get less of it.
Yeah, you'll get less of it. But, we'll see you again in the new year. And if you like what we put down here, though, you can back the channel, LRR Videogames. I don't know what it takes to be a member. I know that it takes money on your part, but your name will show up in the after we are done having this little chat here. And you can also support us through Twitch and through other YouTube channels that we have as well. And also hit up the store.loadingreadyrun.com. But the Patreon is a great way to support us too. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And with that, I guess we will see you again next time.
The Peak's made by Agro Crab, and they're in Seattle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, maybe they're just friends with.
I don't know why I didn't plug into that, because they're great Kiwi community like PR person or whoever it is. She's doing all the shorts and stuff for Peak right now, and I was like, oh, it's her. I love her. She's so great. So anyway, yes,
it's Agro Crab from Seattle and Landfall Games from Stockholm are work together on Peak.
Oh, it's collaborative.
But there's and some Canadian TikTok popular hip hop. If you knew any of those people in that story, good for you.
Yeah, I agree.
You're hipping with it.
You're a hero.
I mean, if you'd know Iron Mouse from CheckPoint.
We've mentioned a couple times.
She's very popular.
Yeah. Good for her.
Shutting up is free.